Generation Growers, a brief history.
My dad came over when he was 18 from Holland, and he started a business, Van's Nursery, in 1956 in the Bay Area. It started on a 2-acre place, and then as he kept on growing more and more plants, he finally in 1976 we moved to Modesto on 7.5 acres. As I grew up, I started with pulling weeds. I went out and collected them in a container, and I brought them back to my dad, and he would dump them out and kind of see how many weeds we pulled, and he'd give me a penny a weed. Once I finished high school and I had gone to junior college for a couple of years, I decided to go into the military. I was a Black Hawk crew chief, and I served in Germany. After I had gotten out of the military in '89, I went to Cal Poly in San Luis Obispo. As I was studying, I found somebody who loved my passion of plants. Deanna was also a horticulture major, and I wooed her. We got married in '93, and she helped me set up the business the way I needed to do it. And we've been working together ever since.
Growing up, there's always those opportunities to get together with your friends, or, when you're in high school, and think about what your future is going to be. And I was with some friends, and I said there were 3 things that I wasn't going to do. One was when I got married, I wasn't going to move further down in the alphabet. My maiden name started with a U. And then the second thing was that I said I wasn't going to move away from the ocean. I was going to be able to get there very quickly from wherever I stayed. And then I grew up in a family business, so the third thing that I was going to make sure never happened from that point forward was to join into a family that had a family business as well. Here I am now. My last name is Van Claveren, which is 1 letter down from Uwedda. I live 90 plus miles away from the closest ocean. And I'm in a 2nd generation family business. But with all that being said, it's turned out pretty great. So, that just goes to show, what do you really know when you're 17?
My children, Abby and Micah, loved growing up in the nursery. My daughter, for instance, has gone out and she finds bugs, and she can identify the bugs now. And she'll bring them up and say, "Look, Dad, I have found some aphids on such and such a plant," which is always amazing because she was able to do that when she was pretty young. My son, he just loves going out on deliveries, and so my fondest memory of that is him riding with me and helping me out unloading plants at our customers. Growing up in the business and seeing how we produce a plant from the very beginning, whether it's a seed or a cutting, and just watching those plants grow and become a really nice plant that we can share with others. I love going out in the evenings and just walking and seeing the plants grow. It's like my personal garden.
Our customers are like family to us. As I mentioned, many of them have been with us since 1956. On top of that, we have many customers who have been with us since they opened their doors. So this relationship is so tightly linked.
The camaraderie from all the people that are customers, and even the staff that we have here, they show the passion of the plants, and we get to talk plants, and so I really enjoy that portion also. That makes me feel good to be able to pass on knowledge that I've gained or acquired, and learn new things from our customers and even our staff. In 2006, we changed our name from Van's Nursery to Generation Growers. I'm actually the 5th generation. I had great-grandparents and their parents grew plants in Holland. And when my dad came over, he continued growing plants, and it means so much because it really has been generations of family members who have grown plants. And we have a 6th generation coming on. Hopefully one day they'll take over and enjoy the things that we do now. And also it's the generations of plants. It's not just our family members, but also the plants. There's generations and generations of plants that we grow, and it's just been an exciting deal. So that's part of the reason why we changed it, because it's all the generations that are going through.